Hi Sweet Harmony friends, if you are watching this, then you chose to click on the video link instead of read the very long email I just sent. And I totally respect that, and I hope that you will give me just a few minutes. We need to have a little chat. So first, I'm so super proud of all of our youth who participated in Symphonics Showcase this year. Everyone prepared and delivered fantastic performances. But we do need to have a little conversation. And to have that conversation, I first want to look back at the history of Symphonics Showcase and then talk about its future. So Symphonics Showcase was created years ago because there are just never enough solos within the normal programming of our choir shows to highlight each and every person who deserves a solo. So I decided that we would have a night where our youth could choose for themselves which songs they wanted to sing, reviewed by the directors for appropriate content, of course. But it is a safe time and a safe place to sing, and has often been the first place that our youth experience the thrill and the terror of singing a solo. And the first year I actually made everyone audition to even be in Showcase, and we had full tech rehearsals, and this was a huge time commitment on my part, but it helped us to have a very well prepared performance. For the next few years, I wasn't as strict about auditioning or even having a tech rehearsal. And guess what? Although some people rehearsed and prepared very well, each year we have had a downward slide until our showcase performances basically became last-minute karaoke nights, which were super fun, but they really didn't fulfill the vision and the purpose of Symphonics Showcase. So in order to raise the quality of our performances and truly make it a night to showcase our talent, last year we introduced the element of an optional competition, and we announced that youth could choose a song that fit into our choir theme for that semester, and we would have audience voting, but that it would not be a pure democracy. We made it very clear that the directors would look at the voting, but also that ultimately the directors would choose the songs that they felt best fit with the theme and the feel of the choir program each semester. We also made it very clear that youth did not have to participate in the competition aspect of the night, and they could continue to choose whichever song they wanted to sing, or that they could do a monologue, a scene, or play a musical instrument. And wow, the result was just what we wanted. Last year, so many youth chose to prepare and practice and delivered performances of a much higher quality than our previous karaoke nights. We chose a few youth to sing their songs at the Weber State performance, and as well as we chose others to sing at the senior centers during other performances. And overall, it was great. We loved how those solos enriched our program and gave more youth a chance to perform in front of a large audience. But we also had some negative comments last year that youth had been featured in a choir solo and in a Symphonics Showcase spotlight at the Weber State performance. But that happened because last year auditions were held really early in the semester for those choir solos, and we told the youth that they would be allowed to do both if it happened to work out that way. And so that brings us back to this year, and again, what an amazing night of talent from our Symphonics. If you were there, I think you will agree that we have an amazing group of not only talented, but also kind and supportive youth. They were generous with their applause and their love for each other. They each prepared and delivered quality performances. However, from comments I've been hearing around, I feel in just 1 year we have overcorrected, and most people view this night, Symphonics Showcase, as primarily a contest now, and that was not the original intention. So everybody, but parents especially, I really need you to help us correct this vision. Symphonics Showcase is a night to celebrate each other. And I don't want that question on everyone's lips directly following the night, who won? Because you know what? Each person on that stage had a personal win. I saw so much improvement and so much courage on that stage. And performing arts gives you that life skill to prepare and then jump into your moment and deliver. So please remember that one of our foundational guiding principles in Sweet Harmony is community, not competition. To quote myself, we want to support each other and cheer each other on. If there is any form of competition to speak of, It is only within ourselves individually to be the best that we can be. And we remind everybody of that each year at orientation. It's on our website. So we need to live that. After Symphonics Showcase, Steph Bitter, Catherine Washburn, Shelley Stephen, and I sat down until 10:30 p.m. to tally votes and, more importantly, to discuss each youth and their song. We each spend many hours every week mentoring these youth and thinking, praying, calling, texting, emailing, and worrying about each of these youth. Although we have an amazing and supportive community, we have also each received emails, calls, texts, or had conversations where parents question and doubt our decisions or our intentions, and sometimes offer personal attacks. And that's just not acceptable. So I am pleading with you, and especially with the parents, to please model the principles we claim to follow here. Sure. Did you hear my echo? Well, I'm sure, Echo. We need the parents to model the principles that we claim to follow so that we have a kind community with good communication and not contention and competition. And we admit we are not perfect. We are literally making this up as we go. But that is part of the really cool parts of this, right? We as a community have created all of this from nothing in just a few years. So my current role in choir holds many administrative responsibilities, but I view my most important role as artistic director. And each year I spend many hours selecting a theme, searching for appropriate songs in the best arrangements, and planning how the program will flow. And ultimately, it is my job to select songs that fit the theme and build the choir show. Why am I telling you all this? Because I want you to understand that this year, your favorite song from Showcase may not be featured in the final performance. And I really don't want you to feel angry or entitled or anything else that might cause you to speak badly about our team. Steph, Catherine, Shelley, and I agonized over the programming and feel that we have made the best choice for the theme and the feel of the program. And that will be announced later this week. Also, there are solo auditions coming up this Friday, which open up more opportunities for our talented youth to sing at the final performance. And we are struggling with how to balance the new elements in Symphonics Showcase. So please give us your kind feedback. I have created a poll, and there's a link to it in the email, and I'll include a link with this video. So give us your responses to that Symphonics Showcase feedback poll. We are considering how to proceed next year. This will not change decisions made this year. We are considering whether or not to continue audience voting, whether to announce the top 3 winners if we are doing a talent competition, if that's what you guys want, and if we all decide to do Symphonics Showcase as a talent competition night, then I think we should probably include everyone who performed that night, unless they want to opt out and just say, I don't want to be part of that competition. And we are also considering if we should just have the artistic choices made by the directors separate from audience voting. So we would have maybe just, it is a fun talent competition and we have winners, but everyone would understand that the separate part is that we would choose some of those to be in the final choir performance. So please consider and give us your feedback concerning the elements of voting and how pieces are selected for the final program. I want to continue Symphonics Showcase with its original intention, to give everyone from the star senior to the newest member of choir a chance to find their voice and to share it with all of us. Please remember that we are all on the same team. Please celebrate each performer and cherish the special memories that were made on the night of Symphonics Showcase, regardless of which numbers we choose to feature at the final program. And regardless of who won, if we choose to announce the top 3 wins, it will only be to build those individuals, but we don't want to do it at the cost of hurting others. So remember, we did not plan to have Symphonics Showcase be a pure talent competition. We only instituted the original competition element to help us raise the bar on performances and to fill out our end of the year concert with more solos that fit the theme. So thanks for trusting us. We work very hard to create a positive environment. And though we are figuring this out as we go, as an artistic team, we have devoted our time, talents, passion for the arts, and love for Heavenly Father and His children to guide us in all our efforts. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.